Hello to my friends, welcome to JitCat. Today we have the Spring project in SolidWorks. As you see here, we have the tension spring. Let's go to the describe some types of the spring. Here we have the tension spring, compression, spiral, and torsion spring. In this project, I want to support two types of the spring, tension and compression. Compression is so easy, but about the tension, we have some advanced feature in curves in SolidWorks. In the feature tab, we have the curves, and the curves has some features like helix and spiral. Also, I want to use the project curves, combine some sketch curves into one sketch. Also after that, composite curve. Okay, let's look at the drawing. Here we have some dimension of this spring. As I said, this spring is the tension spring. It's the standard dimension. Here we have the 1.5 millimeters is each coil diameter. It means I used a wire for produce this spring that the diameter of the coil is 1.5. The main body is 30 and the total or free length, call it free length, is 51.5. Here the gap of the hook between the main body and the hook, we have the 4 millimeters, and the total length of the hook about the main body is 8.5, and the final dimension is here. Diameter of the hook is 8.5. Okay, let's go to the model this spring. The first step, press Ctrl N, create a new part. Okay, create a sketch, 2D sketch on the top plane. So we have the 30 millimeters about the main body and 1.5 each coil diameter. Okay, turn back to the SolidWorks. Create a circle. The diameter of the circle is 10 millimeters. Okay, you can exit the sketch or directly go to the feature, go to the curves and select the helix and spiral. As you see, it turns into the spring curve shape. I want to select the heights and revolution. Here the total body, as I said, is 30 and the revolution is 20. Calculate the coil. It means when your main body is 30 divided 20, it means each coil or each diameter of your coil is 1.5, and select OK. Okay, to create, as I said, the compression spring is so easy. Just use here sweep boss space. And the second option, we have the circular profile and change it the coil diameter into 1.5 millimeter and just select this spiral and helix. Okay, our compression spring is created. You can hide the spiral sketch. Okay, as I said, just need to use the sweep boss base and just simple helix and spiral. Okay, I delete this sweep, select the top plane, create a 2D sketch. Okay, I want to continue the revolution till here. It means I want to create a curve, the quarter of the circle. Use the 3-point arc. For example, I want to start it from the here till here. Just drag it. Okay, make a coincident. The center of the arc and the origin should be coincident. Here, the end of the arc and the center origin is the vertical relation, and these points and about the origin is horizontal. Okay, definer to use this point of the arc, and the spiral curve should be pierce. Our sketch is fully defined. Exit. It's the continue of our revolution spiral. Here, create a new sketch on here, front plane. Let me check again. Okay, front plane. And create this sketch here on the previous sketch and drag it till here. Again, make a relation this point of the curve, and the origin should be in a vertical relation. The center and the end point of the curve is horizontal, and the center of the curve, and here this point of the previous sketch is vertical. And let's do isometric view. Okay, select the previous sketch and select the convert entities. It changed into the direct line. Select on it and select the for construction because we don't need it and we don't need to use in this sketch. Okay, as I said, we need to make a fully define our sketch, and it's okay. Exit. Here we have the two sketch. Let me show you in an isometric view. Here, one of them is the continue of the helix. It's the continue of the helix curve. After that, here I create this shape. It's like our hook. Okay, I want to combine two sketch into one sketch. Under the curves, we have the features. It's the project curve. Select on it. The second option is the sketch on sketch. Select this sketch and this sketch. Click the OK. This is the result. It wants to rotate or revolution a quarter of the circle, but in this shape, this curve shape, top side. But here we need to define a plane. As I said, the total length of the body is 30. Okay, click the top plane. After that, directly click on the plane. Here the offset is 30. Our plane creates in the top side and create a 2D sketch. And do it for the top side as the bottom side. 3-point arc, and here we need just a quarter of the circle. Our center of the curve and origin, let me normal to view here, is coincidence. This point and this point about the origin should be horizontal, and about the end of the curve should be vertical about the origin. After that, select one of the point, first or end of the curve point, and about the helix should be pierce. Okay, exit. Let's hide this plane. In the front plane, create a 2D sketch and create a 3-point arc, but in the reverse direction. It means I want to create a 3-point. Select the center of the curve, and the first point of the curve should be vertical. The center and the end point should be horizontal. After that, the end point of the curve and the origin should be in a vertical relation. Exit. As I said, we have the two sketch. I want to continue this, the first sketch, but in this shape. Go to the feature, under the curve, project curve, select this sketch and this sketch. Okay. Right plane, create a 2D sketch. Select the 3-point arc. Okay, the curve and the first point of the curve should be in a horizontal. The center of the curve and the origin should be in a vertical. And this point, first and end point of the curve, should be in a horizontal. Select this curve line and convert entities. Make it for construction because we don't need it, just need to make a relation. The first point of the curve and this point should be merged. Okay, our sketch is fully defined. Exit. Okay, create the downside hook. Again, in the right plane, create a 2D sketch, and here, use the 3-point arc. This center and the first point horizontal. This point and the center is horizontal. The center and the origin is a vertical relation. And select this curve line, convert entities, and make it for construction. After that, merge this point and this point of this curve should be in a merge, and it's turned to black. In a feature tab, in the curves, we have the important feature is the composite curve. Select on it and select all curves. For example, this hook, the main body here, and the last one is the downside hook. Let's check it and select OK. When I drag my flash on the spring sketch, all the sketch selected. The last command is the sweep bus base. The second option, we have the circle profile, and the coil is 1.5 millimeters, and the path is this curve. Okay, let's hide the sketch. As you see, our spring is created. It's so easy. You can use these features in other project, for example. It's so important. This lesson we learned helix and spiral and project curves and composite curves. Okay, let's to change the material into CK6C or other spring material. Okay, I think the last folder is here. C6CE or the DIN standard is 1.1221. Select on it, apply. Okay, our lesson is finished. I put this file in Telegram channel. Also, the drawing exists. You can tap the link in description and join us in a Telegram channel. If you have any question, just comments below the video, and thanks for watching.